That's it.
Because you're so insulated, you never let anything get to you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Somebody was trying to kill me?
I am both smooth and oblivious.
Smooth and smooth brain.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
And stupid.
Smooth skin, smooth brain, smooth moves.
Can't lose.
Can't lose.
Octavio. So
What?
previously on. So it's so sad. It's so sad now. So from episodes we have not seen before, we threw
I need
someone's
to add
wine
one.
in someone's face in a fit of rage. Who was that? Oh no, that was
me.
that you?
It's Armando.
That was Armando. Oh, Armando.
Yeah.
Who did you throw wine in the face of a bit of rage of him?
It was Ephraim.
Oh no!
Talking about me. I was like, my business is not your business, Ephraim. Nobody else needs to own the business in the hotel. You keep your flappy little mouth closed when it comes to Armando.
Ooh. They only throw that stuff in the previews if it comes up in the episode.
Talking about Armando's business.
Armando, to be fair, has a lot of business.
It's true.
Octavio revealed previously that they knew a truth hidden from someone.
Yeah, I don't know what it is yet, though. I guess it's hidden from me in that case.
Oh.
I was just thinking, like, maybe Jose is like actually more important than he, like, not lowly.
So
I don't know what that means.
I guess who was the truth
Look at that.
hidden from? But it was something that you knew already.
Yeah, I wonder if it's something hidden from Jose.
Mm.
And maybe the truth is that Jose should be in charge of, should be the regent of the hotel in the interim. But until Armando gets married. And I have not revealed that.
Who did you reveal that to previously?
Oh wait, I had to I think while at this dive bar afterwards, I was getting a little sloppy, and the lady in the green dress heard it.
This is previous episodes, not so. Something from like a previous episode that we haven't seen yet.
These don't happen in between each time. Because that was what I thought.
just kind of been assuming that throughout.
I assumed that they were like the sandwich, the Oreo cookie cream. Oh my gosh.
These are like, remember that thing that happened before? Here it
That's
comes
way
again.
easier. I see. Okay, I've been like trying to draw.
Yeah, that's why I changed it from last time on to previous one, because last time on kind of makes you feel like, oh, what?
Yeah, like you'd have to be.
Yeah, maybe it's that Jose was supposed to inherit like everything from Ernesto, and Armando is supposed to get the hotel if he marries, but Jose is supposed to be like more powerful, and I revealed it to.
Yeah, you can still get sloppy and reveal it to someone.
I'm gonna get sloppy and reveal it to what are our characters? Sorry, I'm looking for our spider web.
Octavio getting sloppy is not a unique experience from last episode.
No, yeah, that's true. La Pala Plata. What are we talking to? Who would be the what I'm really asking is who would be the worst one to tell this to?
Who would be the worst? Ephraim.
Yeah, maybe that's also why I like wanted to swear revenge on Ephraim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ephraim knows. Yeah.
Ephraim.
He got me. We were drinking kitchen sherry one day.
Business.
Ephraim knows everyone's business. And Jose at some point previously touched a weapon with his bare hands that has since gone missing.
Roar. I think Jose is in the dock area for some reason. Yeah, maybe he's just. He's recovering some equipment from down there or something, and then shots ring out in the alley outside. He runs out there, sees nothing but a gun sitting on the floor of the neon lit alley, picks it up
Nice.
with his bare hands, studies it, and then suddenly sees out of the corner of his eye a shadowy figure running away from the alley. He drops the gun, runs after the guy, and in the foreground we see a gloved hand pick the gun up and pull it out of frame.
Nice. I think that also leads to the flashback of what was it?
Oh,
It
no.
was in the very beginning. Where was it? It
In
was so
the
good.
beginning.
It was a hand glove in white silk hiding a weapon in the glove compartment of the limousine while holding a picture of dear Elena. And I think that is the same
The
glove
same person.
hand. Yeah. Looking at a
Excellent.
picture of Elena. Mhm.
So what are
Awesome.
we doing in the last one? I have to work with the authorities to trick someone.
We left off with Octavio in the bar and the woman in green taking up a seat, a few seats down from them.
That's right.
We can jump in there, or we can jump in anywhere. If anyone has any strong ideas.
I have no preferences. I haven't planned anything since the smoke bombs. Me or Octavio.
And Armando went off with Elena, or with
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, Elena, who was revealed to be his long lost sister, which is the only reason they haven't slept together. And Jose was
Turned himself into the police for murdering Regina.
yes. Let's open up at the police station.
Oh no.
So the chief of police of the local town is the scene opens with Jose sort of like with the cuffs on the table and a cup of coffee just out of reach, and you've probably already talked to some regular policemen, and someone the head of the department walks in, that is Camila, Detective Camila, or what's it, Sergeant? What's the rank of a head of a police department? Captain? Yeah. Captain Camila Zarate
Cool.
comes in and sits. She's wearing a
Uniform.
formal police uniform.
Yeah.
Got the stripes and everything, and she has a cup of coffee, and it's a mug. The one next to you is a paper cup, and
the one that I can't reach is a paper cup.
The one that you can't reach. Probably for the best, anyway. And she walks in and sits across the table, and she has a folder with her, and it's not like super thick, but it's not empty.
It's not, yeah.
And she sort of like sits it gently down in front of her, like takes her time pulling out her chair, sits down, kind of like gets herself together for a second, and then
and I think Jose is just waiting this out, like, okay.
Yeah. And she's just like, Jose, what have you done?
And I think Jose's immediate, like, I think he says Camilla, and then like, Camilla, like, is it okay to use your, okay, Camilla. I don't know what I'm part of here, but the only thing that really matters is that she's dead because of me, and I have to make that right.
So we have the the police have the body in custody.
He winces at hearing the body.
She died from
Jose.
a
From
bad
I misdiagnosed. I thought she needed
interaction.
an EpiPen, and so I had it with me specifically for that, but I was wrong.
I'm going to ask you this question. What did you put in her EpiPen and why?
What? You the way she explained it to me, you don't put anything in the EpiPen. You get it from a physician. And if I'm wrong about that, let me know.
Yeah.
And you picked him up from a vet.
Yeah.
So you didn't change the contents of the EpiPen. You didn't put something else besides
I think Jose is just, the penny is not dropping, so he's just like looking back and blinking and being confused.
Should I have?
Yes, I want to use it. Should I have? Is that what I should have done?
Did I not refill them?
You should have refilled it with epinephrine instead of. It appears to be some sort of animal tranquilizer, only incredibly strong.
Seasoning.
Very, very, very strong animal tranquilizer. It wasn't painful for long, but did you intend to kill her?
Of course not. We know each other. I've told you about Regina.
Yes, yeah. So why you really need to lay this out for me? You are taking the blame for a murder that it seems was an accident.
Suppose it's not murder then. So, and I think he weighs whether to say the name or not, but yeah, and then he said, I forget what the name of the vet was.
Was in Dr. Raquel Domingo.
Raquel Domingo. Okay. Look, I left out a couple of details when I was talking to the constables.
That's why I came in. I thought you'd be more open with me.
Of course. He's kind of insulted at the thought that he might not be. So I was prepared, and he basically tells the story. I was preparing for the wedding. I knew about Regina's condition. I couldn't find a physician that would give me an EpiPen immediately. So I went to Dr. Raquel. I've already forgotten the last name.
Domingo, Dr. Domingo.
Raquel Domingo. She runs the animal hospital over on Montero. And she happened to have the same thing in stock at the same dosage. Or at least those were her assurances.
Sounds like she's the one who needs to talk to them.
Well, I could have picked up the wrong thing by accident. I don't know.
And she, from her, she has a like a satchel briefcase with her, and opens up and pulls out an evidence baggie that has the EpiPen in it, and it is clearly like branded and labeled.
Oh,
like, this is for use. This is for use for allergies and anaphylactic stuff. So
not for murder.
Yeah, not for murder. And anyone who used this on a person would have had no idea that it was anything but what it said. So the question then is, and she kind of reaches into her pocket and slides some keys across the table to you where you can reach. Who's responsible? And why would they want to frame you?
Oh, can we end the scene on that?
Absolutely. Yep.
I really like leaving that in the air.
Mm-hmm.
One of those fiasco.
Or maybe, I think the last action is he reaches forward for the keys and pulls them towards him, and then.
Oh, did you say keys?
Yeah.
That makes far more sense than what I heard.
What did you hear?
I think you
Cheese.
said cheese.
Okay.
And I was like, she slides some cheese over to
She slides some geese over.
him?
Queso fresco.
Is this a thing
And-
between Jose and her? Like,
Yeah, you know, they got a
like
cheese thing going on.
cheese.
It's a lovely day and at La Rosa Querida.
There's just been a goose this whole time, really annoying Octavio. Stealing my hat.
Jose loves Winsley
Ben's
Dale.
character. Yeah. Ben can come in next week and play a goose. Gazingo. Let's jump to Armando. Where did you get off to with Elena? What was your where did she lead you? Because you don't have a clue.
I think she probably took me to her room, just knowing that, like, you know, if not knowing what's going on, if somebody's out to get me, they're gonna be looking for me in my room or whatever. So we figure it's kind of a base of operations to kind of talk and get things straight. It's probably her room's safe because, as far as anybody knows, she's just a guest at the hotel.
As far as I know, she's dead.
Yeah.
She's double safe.
Exactly. She's nobody.
Cool. So she what did she so she brings you up to the room, starts, you know, goes to the little mini fridge bar, pulls out a couple little bottles and starts mixing something up and hands you a glass, and sort of like sits down kind of exasperated / exhausted on the sort of like business sofa in the room. She's got a little business suite, and so what now?
Well, yeah, we should go find Regina. I don't know what to, she's probably looking for me. She's probably worried sick.
You're right. Has she called you or?
Strangely, no. I tried calling her. Maybe she dropped her phone in all the chaos. There was smoke and gunshots and things going on, and
Fairly possible. Look, I want you to, I guess, just lay low here in the room, and she like takes the hat and takes the glasses. The transformation is immediate and stunning. It's like seeing your brother in front of you again.
but lay low here while my Regina is out there. I don't know if she's okay. Or I should be rescuing her. I should be finding her and picking her up and carrying her back to our room.
Well, I can't stop you, but I think it's safer if you don't. I know you're going to do whatever you want to do, but I'll go look for her and I'll let you know. I'll be back soon. And she tosses back the rest of the drink and puts the glass down.
All right, well, keep me updated. Send me frequent updates. I'll try to stay here.
I want to see that entire episode of Armando trying to stay in one room by himself.
Oh no.
Actually, so Armando, I don't think you're the center of attention right now because.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think I am. What's up with that?
Are you trying to stay in the room for love?
No, I don't think I am.
Are you trying to stay in the room for
Are
vengeance?
we about to roll to see if he even stays
No.
in the room?
Yeah, I think Armando's
No,
passion is so intense that he needs to act with desperation to stay in the room. So
He doesn't want
looks
to be
like
alone
you're
with
just-
his own thoughts.
Why who would? Looks unless there's something else. Do you have? Oh, -2 to act desperately. All right. So that sounds like you are rolling with a -2.
2d6 -2.
Mm-hmm.
How about a
Stay
5?
in the room. Stay in the
Ooh,
room.
That is a 5. All right. Okay. So trying to stay in the room makes you feel.
Oh no.
So is that if I had succeeded, I would stay in the room? I'm trying to figure out how the roll works in this
Yeah.
situation.
So this was acting with desperation to do something.
Okay, so since I failed, I'm not
That you
staying
failed.
in the room.
You are now obsessed with what happened with Regina.
Fair.
Ooh, which is a mind-seater face death. And your phone rings. Your cell phone rings.
Does it say
I
who
assume
it
you have a
is?
cell phone. Of course it does. It is the name and picture of Regina.
Oh no.
He answers like, my love,
Dun,
my
dun,
love.
dun.
Where are you, my love?
Is this Mr. Rodrigo?
Yes, who is this? And why do you have Regina's phone?
This is Detective Smith. I'm,
Is this how the police officer is saying their name?
yeah.
I was gonna say, is that him? Is that him fumbling, or is that
No,
Mark
that's
fumbling?
yeah. The Detective Smith. I'm on loan from the El Paso Police Department exchange program.
Not a lot of Smiths in this area.
Are you sitting down?
No, I'm pacing.
And I think the scene cuts there. Where's Octavio?
Maybe. Let's see. I imagine I haven't actually been allowed back in the hotel. The Sentino keeps blocking my way in, nor do I really want to go back. Just kind of lying low. Let's see, what locations do we have? We have the bar, but I was wondering if I might create another location.
Yeah, absolutely.
I blew up the hotel, I'm afraid.
Oh,
the motel,
The other hotel. The cheap
the
hotel.
oh yes. There's no other hotel to go to. I imagine I have a warehouse down by the docks.
Nice.
There's a warehouse that we usually use for meetings.
It's down.
so
It's
I'm
down
kind of-
nearby. So we've seen this before in our pre-show reel.
Yeah, usually I like to have people like interrogate them in the dark in that warehouse, or like I store illegal things that are not narcotics. I don't feel like we do any kind of illegal sales. We just try to like own real estate, but we do keep a lot of furniture there.
Protection, maybe.
What's that?
Protection, maybe.
I didn't hear the word you said.
Protection.
Protection, yes. Yeah, we do protection and real estate, but sometimes we keep extra surplus furniture there.
Are you just hanging out in the furniture warehouse?
Yeah, I'm just lying low. I don't think I really know what to do, so I'm kind of like talking to myself and also pacing. So you see Armando pacing, and then it edits right to me.
Match cuts.
Let's hear you.
One of
let's
those
hear you
wipes,
process.
wipes with Armando and picks up.
Yeah. Let's process some feelings out loud.
Okay. All right. Okay, Octavio. Keep it together. Keep it together. You are in charge. You are respected. It's better to have them fear you than to love you. I just thought it would be simpler. I thought we could just keep the wedding from happening, and then things would go back to normal, back the way they used to be. And why can't things just be back the way they used to be? Back before everything got so complicated, back when Armando so we maybe had a chance, and Jose wasn't such a pain, always around. Ephraim didn't know so much. Back in the days when I felt like I could, it's like when you pick up seashells on the seashore, and yeah, you don't have pockets, and you try to keep them in your hands, and you have too many. You let this are slipping through your hands, and then you try to keep the most important shells in your hand, but inevitably that makes more fall until you just have a bunch of broken pieces. And I'm standing here thinking about these broken pieces, and I'm not even sure what to do next or go back to. And I don't know if I don't know who I can trust anymore. Lorenzo turned before he was lost. Rafael is gone. Santino turned. I don't know where Soledad and Catalina are.
They're
don't-
around, yeah.
They're around, but they haven't said anything. I don't think I can trust anyone. Do I have to start from the bottom again? I've worked too hard.
So, Heath, are you rooting for Octavio?
Audience perspective.
Octavio is not even rooting for Octavio.
Oh, what is Octavio trying to do right now?
I don't think I have a plan. I think I need to pick something to do.
It sounds like Octavio's feeling lost and
Yeah, I'm scrambling
alone.
just to like.
You're alone, yeah.
Yeah,
I
lost
don't
and
think I
alone.
am. I don't think
Just trying to
I
make sure
am.
Jose doesn't. Just to make sure the biggest worst thing can't happen. That Jose doesn't find out
I kinda feel
what
like
Elena found in that.
No, I think I feel like as a viewer, Octavio has gotten Octavio's just desserts.
That's fair.
What about Peter?
Yeah, I think I'll add that I'm not rooting for Octavio in this scenario.
I kind of am. I kind of want to like.
Was it the
like,
speech?
it's you're like, oh, is hit the bottom, and now like he's gonna still be on the show. So where's he going next?
People want to see him suffer. See them suffer.
True. Cool. So you're just rolling with +1.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm rolling for anymore.
Process your feelings.
What am I even rolling for?
I need to figure out what I want. Sorry, I have to open the dice room.
Dice room.
Dice room. Rolling 2 + 1.
Mhm.
With that pity. All right, I rolled a 4.
All right.
The pity is wasted on me.
And I think the shot is you sort of like winding down your rant, and there's behind you in the darkness there's a flick of a lighter and drawing a cigarette, and then a slow clap from the darkness, and out of the shadows walks a sort of taller, older man, kind of like thin and pockmarked, wearing a very expensive suit and smoking some nice cigarette. You recognize him as
Dad.
Federico Montoya. It's Nick Fury. Federico Montoya, who is a maybe not a peer if you had been doing better, from a nearby region, from a few towns over. His little crime.
Like a different hotel name, or
he's into dog racing. He's got a dog racing racket and a casino.
Montoya, what are you doing here? Here to enjoy my wallow?
I was about to ask you the same. I'd come to pay a social visit, but Mr. Ruiz, you're looking sad now. On the way in, my driver was telling me that he had heard already that you'd been thrown out of your own hotel. Do you still own the hotel? Are you still managing La Rosa Querida? Or it sounds like you've lost men, you've lost status, you've lost property. And here I was to congratulate you on your success.
Oh, I'm guessing you didn't bring me any good news, Montoya. I just came here to enjoy.
I assure you, this was a purely social visit. Check in on my old colleague.
Yes, since I have so many friends.
Well,
should be
I didn't say
expecting him to
friends.
just drop by.
Octavio. He sort of pulls a sheet off of a big overstuffed chair and kind of plops down in it. So, sounds like you might need my help again.
I paid you back for last time.
You did.
In
Good.
double.
With interest.
With interest. I'm beginning to think I am a person of seasons, and there are people like you who seem always buoyed by the waves, and I think my life is a bit more cyclical, and this might be one of the down turns, but I have no doubt that it will look better soon. What do you have in mind?
What do I have in mind?
Not dogs, I hope.
They never liked you anyway.
I don't like them. It's mutual. It's mutual. I don't trust anything that goes that fast.
Well, I tell you what I'll do. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a business card and puts it on like one of the 5 random coffee tables that are sitting in there. Since I came in to stay with you, I booked the penthouse suite at the La Rosa, so I'll be there if you want to talk business or come by for a drink. It's your call. Some of my men are here too, my driver and my bodyguards, but don't worry about that.
Bodyguards.
You pull yourself together. Clean yourself up a little bit. Maybe we'll have dinner.
Yeah, maybe I could use a actual civilized conversation for once.
Absolutely. And he sort of stands up and brushes himself out, flicks the cigarette on the floor and stops it out, and turns to walk away. And just before he like reaches the pool of shadow again, he turns around and he's just like, "Oh, I meant to ask you, is Armando still here?"
I don't keep track of Armando these days.
Oh,
Armando does as Armando's heart wishes at that exact moment and at no other time.
good to know. I'll be seeing you. And turns and walks away.
Another person Armando sleeps with.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think that's the default, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Where's Jose right now?
I think Jose has brought someone's pet to the vet's office.
Borrowed a pet.
He's just steal a
I think
greyhound.
it's like a
It's a
sphinx
pigeon.
cat, one of those
Yeah.
hairless cats that's just kind of looking around nervously.
Yeah, and yeah, Dr. Domingo's like, yeah, she looks all right. Current with her shots. Nothing, just make sure she gets bathed regularly because the skin conditions. But otherwise, anything else I can do for you while you're here?
And let's see.
Here's some drops for the mites in her ears. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, and I think Jose, through the whole conversation, has been leaning too hard on play acting that this is his cat. And meanwhile, the cat is just completely like, "Oh, this person's great." Mark. But I think in this moment, I want to try to do the spot something out of place move.
Yeah. Yeah, so just through conversation with the doctor.
Yeah. No, nothing new, but just how is I don't know. Yeah, how is business here? I'm glad to see that we finally have a veterinary's office here.
Yeah, it's all right. So you have +1 to spot something. Awesome. You are that's the wrong.
I am not handling things without guile.
This is not how I hit on. Have
Full
you
of
been?
guile.
Have you been intimate with a doctor? I don't think
I
so.
don't see evidence for that, but I do think I'm free of other distractions.
Yeah, I think you are free of distractions, so that's a +2.
All right, we'll see what happens. 12.
Nice.
Whoa.
Into her soul.
Ask away.
X-ray vision.
So I think my first one is, how could I get your character to tell me to tell me what happened to the EpiPen?
I think that would probably require some sort of what's a not valid some sort of visible threat, some sort of like real threat.
Okay. And so I can ask 2 questions. Let's see.
Yeah. Uh,
This might be a dumb one, but what's your character hoping to get from Octavio?
Ooh.
I mean, it could just be not murdered,
Money.
but
Yeah, I think it's just money. I think Octavio's a good customer / client.
Okay.
Octavio's great on both ends, both for hiring to do stuff and hiring her to do stuff.
Okay, so let's see.
She gets either way, so.
Yeah, so I guess Jose's next move is so I think Jose is next. Like, the EpiPen you gave me killed Regina. What is her last name? Bonito dead.
Bonito.
And yeah, she looks absolutely shocked.
And and I think at this point he finds like a scalpel that's been left around. I watched the light go out of her eyes.
Oh no.
It was
The worst thing I've ever seen.
It was just a tranquilizer to calm her down.
A tranquilizer, and yeah, I'd say he remembers the dosage and type of what it was.
There was a lot.
Yeah, it was like 50 grams of
Ketamine. Yeah.
Of ketamine. I mean, so you gave me something that would have killed an elephant, and instead it just killed my oldest friend. Not now, Spiffy. The cat is trying to climb onto his shoulders.
For some reason, I feel like the writers probably aren't super versed in actual medical stuff, so it's probably
It's
probably a term that makes no sense, like 50 ounces of ketamine in that. Or something.
What, did you drop it on her?
This has
It would have gotten into her bloodstream immediately and stopped her lungs.
I mean, maybe.
They just looked up terms.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This feels like
Someone's gonna
striking
check
out
us.
at someone.
Okay. Yeah.
You are definitely doing this straightforward, and
Yeah.
looks like you have a +1 for being vicious right now. Definitely caught them off guard. They haven't just wronged you, I don't think,
yeah,
but that's,
I'll take that. Yeah.
yeah, but +3 is pretty good.
Okay, and I might mark a condition here. That would be
Maybe. We'll see.
9 + 3.
Oh,
Cool. So you'll she is deeply affected. She takes the condition terrified. And you are also taking a condition which you cannot now. So there's a line between justice and vengeance sometimes. That's done now. You go directly to the object of your enemy and bring them to justice. You throw their sins in their face and mete out punishment. Maybe you lock them up in a jail or cellar. Maybe you finish things once and for all. Tomorrow they'll know you've always been a brute, but tonight they'll face you and know truth.
I'm gonna go far away.
Okay, so I think his next move is to threaten Raquel with the scalpel. And just kind of bitterly, in a Batman-like way, ask who put you up to this.
Octavio Ruiz. You know Octavio. He's a monster. They're a monster.
And I think
normally I would not turn them in, but I've already heard they're in ruins. They're no threat to anyone anymore. So it was Octavio. Octavio paid me. I took the money. I swapped out the EpiPen. Now someone's dead because of me.
Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, I think Jose just precisely puts down the scalpel, picks up the cat, and silently walks out of the office. No, maybe he walks out of the office and then the cat follows. He's stuck with the cat now. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know. I don't want anything bad to happen to the vet as the
I think she's like,
yeah.
Like, are we cool? Okay, okay, yeah.
I think you should like stick the scalpel in the counter as you.
Oh yeah, good call.
Snap. Fuck. Anyway.
You're right.
Who is up next?
I have some ideas now.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, first I want to be far away from Jose, but that's probably not gonna really happen. I'll probably
Later
try
at the airport.
really just trying to get myself close to Jose. I think Octavio has done wallowing and is wanting to lash out at Santino.
Okay.
But is maybe taking Montoya up on that dinner thing, of having dinner and trying to figure out a way that Montoya can help me take down Santino, or like teach Santino a lesson for being a bad thug.
Cool. So how about
I know how mafia works.
you're entering the lobby of the hotel, and like people are kind of like looking at you and like doing that and walking away.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of like survey the ballroom as if you hadn't just been here for some time, Santino walks up again behind you and just puts a hand on your shoulder, says, "Come on, man, you know you're not supposed to be here. Don't make me do something."
We don't know much about, we have not established much about Santino, but I'm assuming I have like threads on everyone, like I did
Probably,
before.
yeah. Right now, I think is it Armando that owns Santino from the emotional
Oh, I
vulnerability.
did. That's right. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
So if you show Santino emotional vulnerability, then you will take control over him. But yeah, he's just
I
like,
want to control him.
Hook him.
yeah. And he sort of like he's like, "Come on, I don't want to have to make a scene."
I'm not here to cause any trouble, just here to see a friend.
You're gonna have to meet him somewhere else. Fabio, you can't be here.
You like a nice business dinner at La Pala Plata, really? What are we gonna have? Corn chips?
That's up to you.
Santino. I've heard that your mother's really enjoying that new house she's in.
Yeah, in the country, up in the hills, it's nice.
Where she's finally getting the care she needs, finally getting that fresh air. City's not good for her lungs, is it?
No, that's why she's in the country.
You know, it's so dumb. Can't do hits. Oh, I've forgotten, Santino. You don't take subtlety well.
It's all right. Mr. Montoya said that she's going to be really well taken care of.
Does he? Mr. Montoya is a big liar.
I'm sorry?
Do you know where your mother is now?
Yeah.
Can I do a flashback to earlier?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I got on a train, went out to the country, and took an old lady.
Let's flashback to preparations then. Let's do that.
Yeah, I put her somewhere like nice and safe, but I just wanted to scare him. I didn't actually hurt her.
Cool.
I left it a mess.
What's your Pepe move? Are you the thunder? No. Are you taking control of the situation? Yes, clearly.
Yes,
Did you have plenty of time to do it? I don't know. When did this happen?
She's like, what, 20 minutes outside? I've been wallowing for a while, according to everyone else. Some of that wallowing was revenge time.
I don't know about
probably not a lot of time.
Yeah. Did you have someone else looking out for trouble? Probably not.
Wow, rub it in.
Octavio's all alone right
No
now.
friends. I get it. Do the next one.
So roll with +1.
Okay. I rolled a 6. +1 is a 7.
Ooh.
So
Really good.
maybe the flashback is then you got, what was it again? It was a 6. But it's +1, 7. Great.
Oh, 7.
Yeah. So I'll let you decide what you did. You drove up to what's her last name?
What's his name?
Santino Pinto. Ms.
Senora Pinto's house.
Senora Pinto's house. You drove up there and probably sort of like walked a little bit, like you didn't drive up to her driveway. You wanted to be subtle about it. Is that right?
I guess I envisioned it of like, oh, like I know her, and she thinks that her boy is a good boy, and I was just like, oh, Senora Pinto, your son wanted me to come pick you up today. It's got a surprise for you.
So when you drive up, you see a black car in the driveway, and at least one guy in a dark suit and sunglasses and earpiece standing outside her front door. Do you want to engage with them or not?
No, now I want to do sneaky.
Let's get you some conditions back. How about that?
Great. I would just got clean.
Are you how are you feeling about when you see this guy? And there's probably more.
Probably of the 4 conditions, more dogged than this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Awesome.
Just like I'm so tired of losing, and I just wanted like a little win. All I wanted to do was trick someone and just like threaten her son. Like I wanted it, and I also wanted an easy plan that didn't actually involve like messiness. And here we are.
Yeah. But you did roll a hit, so 7's a hit. So you're taking the sneaky way around. Tell me how you managed to lure her out.
I know her routines.
Mm-hmm.
And so that I know in the morning she goes, wait, this is probably not morning, is it?
Yeah, it's probably like afternoonish.
Afternoon. Well, I know her afternoon routine. She goes and does some puttering around the garden. So I'm hiding in one of the bushes. And instead of like it being a nice surprise, being like, Senora Pinto, you're in grave danger. I need you to come with me.
Cool. Did you like maybe stash her at the warehouse?
Yeah, I couldn't think of another friend I might have. So
yeah, the chairs are my friends.
She's at the warehouse right now.
So she probably thinks she is in danger and she's hiding out there for her own safety, and you're taking care of her.
I've got her like set up with the tea kettle and like we've got her comfortable.
A little TV.
Yeah, great. She's watching her stories.
I love this Rosa Katie did. It's so good.
It's totally fictional.
It's getting complicated though. Cool.
There's
So
one character I don't like.
is this Septonio guy?
Septonio.
Just somebody who hate watches it just because they can't stand San Antonio.
Cool. So Santino, like,
Santino.
you notice he has a brand new earpiece, and like he keeps his eye on you, and puts his finger to his ear and sort of turns to the side, and his face goes white, and he's just like, if you hurt one hair on her, I swear to God, I'll see you dead.
See, that's the thing, is like nothing has to happen. I didn't make this complicated, Santino. When you started making decisions on your own, brought this on yourself.
I don't make decisions on my own.
I am aware of that. Yes.
It's just that I don't make decisions by you. You don't make decisions for me anymore. But
That's you, my free thinker.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
I'm gonna need you to leave the hotel.
I'm
leave
gonna
the
need
town.
you. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't think you have.
I don't think
you want that to happen.
I don't think
We're
you
bad at threatening.
understand what Mr. Montoya would do if I crossed him. He's capable of much more than you.
That is what he continues to believe. Yes, and it's good sometimes to have that illusion.
Have a nice visit.
You know what, Santino? I like having you close around. At least I know what you're up to. But mark my words. You crossed me. And one day you will pay for that. Do you want me to
Like,
tell
that's
your
how
mother
I'm gonna end up.
anything?
Tell her I'm coming for her.
I hope you
Or
can.
someone will. Armando. How did you react to that phone call?
I am guessing I received the news of my fiance's death at this point.
Indeed.
That's where we're at.
Do we want a scene with you down at the police station?
No, I hear, because
Oh.
I figure here's what happened. I figured, so we cut away with, like, who is this, whatever, and then I figured we cut back to just the phone dropping from his hand to the floor.
Oh.
And I think that it is time to process my feelings out loud.
All right, let's hear
This is
him.
now a complicated scenario. He's like,
Oh.
I think at first he's like, my Regina, no, my Regina. He's like, but wait. But if what Elena said was true, then Regina was against me the entire time, trying to kill me, to take over the hotel. But then what she revealed in our wedding made us sound like we were so perfect for each other. We could have led carefree lives where we're not restricted by societal bounds of relationships and monogamy and marriages, and yet still come home to each other and been strong partners in life. But then, if she was trying to kill me, then I didn't know she had that in her. But this leaves the question now. If I don't get married, I don't get all that I'm due from Ernesto. So now what do? I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh.
Am I heartbroken or am I relieved? I mean, now my natural instinctual ways will not be quite so viewed with pearl-clutching societal closed-mindedness. But this is a complicated scenario, Armando. So complicated for your simple little brain. I don't know if I'm happy or sad. Or both? Can you be both at the same time?
Yeah, let's find out. Peter, are you
Sweet
rooting
baby.
for Armando?
I'd say yeah. Having just found out about Regina's death puts me in his corner.
How about Nicole?
Yes, to watch him try to have a complicated thought is very. He tried to embrace complexity in the best way he could.
Yeah, I think Armando's in a bad situation over his pretty little head right now. So I think I'm behind him too.
So much going on.
You got
So
this,
that's-
Armando.
That's
You
a
could
plus
do
3.
this. We're all shouting at our TVs. No, Armando, go to her.
A 9 total.
A 9. Ooh, rolled a 6, got a 9.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. So choose one of the things. The audience reveals a crucial event. The audience tells you how you might find love with a partner of your choosing, or the audience tells you how to get blank to blank.
I feel like there's a crucial event going on outside of my view. I don't know what that is.
Well, everything is outside of your view.
Exactly. That just feels like the one that fits right now.
I think it has to do with Elena, and I don't know. Any ideas?
Wondering, I'm only vague. Like I'm wondering if this is where somehow the woman in green can become involved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Elena also has ulterior motives.
Yeah, it was like some secret meeting between Elena and the woman in green.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
Elena's mostly Team Armando, but like she's also maybe lovers with Juana.
So I think the camera kind of like as you sort of like break down in your final sob, the camera pans off out the balcony, and does like a grainy zoom into the pool where Juana and Elena are sharing some sort of cocktail at the poolside bar.
2 straws.
2 straws, 1 cup.
1 drink.
One.
Oh yeah. I want to jump back to, unless Jose has something, I want to jump to.
We know what Jose is doing right now. So.
Yeah. I thought
we could just see like a few seconds of him like driving down
in the rain,
the main
even
roads.
though it's afternoon and it's sunny. Yeah. So Federico has the biggest table in the dining room waiting for you. It's got like it was like one of everything. Two of his guys.
We don't have any tables this big. This is multiple tables put together.
He had a special table brought in because none of them were big enough for him.
We don't have any of this silverware.
And he is sitting there with Ephraim. And Ephraim is like telling him some like juicy story, and you like walk in and you just see him like he's smoking and he's laughing and he's got a glass of some brown liquor. He's like, Ephraim, it's been so long. I forgot how many wonderful stories you told me. I bet Octavio has some stories for us too. Come on over, Octavio. Have a seat. Help yourself. Yeah, you know each other, right? Of course you do. I know you do. Eat, Octavio. What are you having?
Wow, that's good. It's been a while since I've eaten here.
Hey, you should know.
You always did know how to live the life while living the life, Federico.
That's why we live it, isn't it?
I sometimes move too quickly to enjoy the spoils, too busy hungering after the next one. And I think I could learn something from you about actually living the life.
So, here we are. It's like, here we are. It's good to see you again, Octavio. Last time we saw it was under more tense circumstances for you, at least.
Yeah, I was having some feelings. But I think that these times are necessary to cleanse our souls and ready ourselves for our destinies.
And Montoya is like, and what is your destiny, Octavio?
To get what I deserve.
And what's that?
I'll let you know when I get it.
Well, my friend here was just telling me something that you told him a while ago.
Oh, is this a funny quip about the cook?
Oh, he did tell me that. And he does look like an aardvark. He does. He's got the, I don't know how offensive it is,
Ephraim, I told you that was between the two of us. It's really insensitive to talk about Mariela that way.
but, well, he also told me about the man who worked for you, Jose.
Oh.
What's his nickname? The
Porra.
La
Porra.
Porra.
La Porra, too pure for this world, really. I recommend staying far away from him.
I think you would have done better if you had kept him closer. It seems like you could have used someone like that in these times.
He's always getting into his morals. Too much of a liability. He always tries to find, you know those people that need to have some kind of righteous purpose. Won't just
do. The thing is, with people like that, they have a handle, and so you know where to grab them. Grab onto that morality, and then the world is your oyster. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of him now. I think I could use a man like Jose.
Like my Aragorn just went.
Ephraim is like, and with Jose in control of the hotel, as is his right, I think that the Rosa would be a marvelous addition to your little growing empire. Wouldn't you say, Da Montoya? It's just there's one piece of paper missing. And he kind of, he's tucking into a thick snake right now, sort of cutting and talking to you without breaking eye contact. Like, just one little piece of paper that I can't seem to find. I was wondering if you knew anything about it. I, as the GM, have no idea where it is at this point.
I mean, I guess Elena has it, but I think Octavio thinks it's buried with Elena. So Octavio's gonna go grave digging after this. And gonna discover an empty casket, I think. Or something weird. Snakes or something.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Are you eating anything, Octavio?
I had ordered like a giant salad, but haven't touched it. It's like a really big salad. It's too big. If I knew that I would have a handle. And I find myself clutching a lot of blades recently. So sorry, I actually can't be of help. Even if I wanted to.
Yeah, Jose could enter anytime.
I think Octavio might excuse themselves, but I do want to stay around for the Jose entrance. I want to go grave digging.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
No. I'll stay though if Jose's coming in.
Yeah, I was gonna say Octavio announces their plan, and at that point you hear an engine gunning like way too loud for it to be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then the car that Jose was driving crashes in through the windows of the dining hall.
Well, there is your moral compass.
I think everyone scatters except for Frederick.
And Octavio stands up and goes, "Good luck grabbing that handle."
Bolts from the place.
And
Start scattering.
Frederico's guys like are standing in front of him now with their guns drawn, pointed at the car. Octavio, you bolted.
Yeah, I don't want to be around, but I'm happy to be around if it's more interesting.
Is this Jose in Meltdown? Is that what's going on?
This is Jose in Meltdown.
Yeah, I wanted to
Fred-
say that line, but it doesn't mean I got to wait in time. I'm happy to got the line.
Cool.
Jose, what are you doing?
I think we have like backlit haze and smoke and rubble around the car,
Just
and
a
so he's
silhouette.
stepping out silhouetted.
It's clearly a different set.
But yeah, I think it's enough to see him, or we see him get out of the car, and you can see him kind of flip out the baton, the hitting stick that he. So it just kind of whips and telescopes out in silhouette.
Oh, does the baton have a name?
Oh no. Yeah, I think it's Loro or Parrot.
Loro? Yeah.
Nice. Are you approaching? Where are you going with this?
I think it's going to be a needless confrontation with Federico and his men.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what Jose's up to.
Yeah, I think Federico is still like at least acting very cool while his men cover you, and he's like, "We were just talking about you. What? I'm glad I don't own this hotel yet. This is going to be very expensive."
Jose just crosses to him and is like holding up the baton and asking, "Where is he? Tell me where he is."
And both guns are pointed at you right now from the.
Okay, can I strike out or act in desperation at this point?
I don't think you need to act in desperation. I think you're still in. Do you want to strike out at one of them though, or disarm them, or?
I think that would be fun.
Let's do it then.
Might end up with me almost getting killed. So.
Sounds straightforward. I don't think they're off guard. And
I don't think they've wronged me.
Yeah. Do you have any condition? +1 to strike out.
+1 to strike out from
after this scene, this will be So +2.
All right, let's see what happens. Rolling for the +2, 7 + 2.
That is a 7. Great. You can't take another condition.
No.
Try though I might.
Tell me how you handle them.
Oh man, I know very little about combat, but let's see.
It's a soap opera.
That's true.
Wide Western swings in this in this genre.
Okay. Something really dumb. I'd say he throws the baton off screen, and this is confusing the thug in front of him. Then a lighting fixture comes crashing down on the guy, incapacitating him, and then he picks up the baton from that.
I think the other one kicks out one of your knees, and you go down one knee.
Fair.
You're not out of it by any chance, but he's just like, and he's like, "Boss." And Freddy was like, "Oh no. He needs to blow off some steam, apparently. Put that away. Put that away. There's the food is all dusty now, but what do you want? I'll order you something." We were just talking about you, Octavio and I. They seem to have left suddenly, though.
And yeah, I think Jose is still in meltdown, so he's just like following Federico's gaze and is like, "That way."
Yeah, maybe like the doors are still swinging.
Yeah.
Or Octavio could be under the table hiding. I don't know.
Octavio might be under the table, yeah. But
Octavio, where do you want to be?
under the table.
Under the table, yeah.
So like points over with his knife. He's like, over there.
Table, or swinging doors. And so Jose limps off insistently or determinedly doggedly over to the swinging doors and vanishes from the room.
Awesome. Actually, I think I want to follow this one for one more beat.
Yeah.
So
Only almost died once. Let's do it again.
both of you almost died once, so you're even.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So Jose finds Octavio cowering. Is that the right word?
Oh, I do
Under
find
table?
him?
I
thought he
am.
had-
Something fell down here, and I was gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Federico successfully directed me out of
Oh
the
no,
room.
Federico just like pointed you right at them. He's like,
Oh, okay.
right there.
Fucking hate Federico. Jerk. Fucking asshole. I'm
Oh man.
gonna bile his dogs and let them loose.
I think. Oh, if
Free
it's
range
okay.
dogs.
I think in that case, Jose, let me know if there's a rule for this or something. But I would be. My instinct is that Jose is trying to force Octavio up into a confrontation on the rooftop of La Querida.
Everybody wants me on the roof.
Yep. Sorry.
There's more skywriting.
Octavio, do you want to run for the roof to make that happen, or
Oh,
do you have other ideas?
I feel like I'm gonna play along with what Jose wants. I don't think I'm gonna. I'll be like, all right, let's talk. I bet talking through it reasonably, we'll see where the misunderstandings are.
And I think like soap opera editing, like Jose can just be like, "Let's go then," and then like,
And now we're on the roof.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Maybe a gun is pointed at me. I don't know.
And like
Thank you for
like
including.
the film quality has changed from the indoor
Yes.
to like an exterior like grainier shot.
Yep. I think before Jose does anything, he wants to process his feelings out loud. Probably.
Oh, no.
He's just wanting to monologue. I'm sorry.
Processing.
And your conditions are clear now because you're out of those scenes.
Oh, okay.
Driving a car through a wall definitely satisfies.
Oh God.
Go for it. Process some feelings.
Poor hotel.
Yeah. So I think it's just like. Yeah, he steps wrong on his bad knee, and so just kind of crumples down to his knees so he can shout, "How dare you!" And it's like crane shot overhead of that. And as he's getting back up to his feet, there's just a lot of, let's see. I think the next line is, "I loved Regina. She was the most beautiful, most perfect, most kind woman who ever," so it's the same thing of just him not judging people well, "who ever graced this hotel with her presence. I loved her for years. I loved her from afar, and I was even willing to marry her to my friend Armando. That's how much I cared for her. And after all this, my best friend in the world, Octavio, how could you?"
Jose.
And I think that I don't know. I don't know if there's more for him to process out of that, or any like realizations he's coming to that he really should. Or maybe it's like, maybe I misjudged you all this time.
Awesome.
In like half
you
disbelief at his own words.
Heath, are you rooting for Jose?
I am.
It's okay if not.
What about Nicole?
Yeah, anyone who's like earnest in this episode, I'm with. Earnest and wrong. I'm with. Like Armando and Jose are just both doing this like, I believe in this thing. Meanwhile, Octavio is doing the thing, but wants it too badly. Yeah, I'm for Jose.
Yeah, I think I am too. I definitely want to see something happen here. That's a plus
all right.
3. That's a plus 3.
I'll roll with a plus 3.
Plus
8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is an 11.
Oh no!
Which one of those things do you want?
Let's see. Oh man, they all seem good. I don't feel like I want to do a crucial event here. I don't know. Maybe they all seem good. Yeah, what is the thing I could want Octavio to do at this point? I think I just
Octavio do something.
Yeah, I don't know.
To turn him.
You try to make me good.
Turn themselves in.
Turn themselves in for the rightful murder of Regina. Justice.
Or to make amends in some way. I could be good.
I like the how can we get Octavio to turn themselves in?
Okay, I'll go with that.
So the audience, including Heath and Nicole, will tell us how, like, what you could do to make that happen. Oh, I have. Well, I don't know. You don't know that you are the actual owner of the hotel.
That's right.
Do you?
No, he doesn't.
No.
There are ways I could find out if that would be.
But that might be like a bargaining chip. Try
Yeah.
to go to jail.
Could Federico walk in on the confrontation since Federico has that information?
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, I don't know if that's okay.
I think I have a. I think I have something more interesting. I don't know if it's better. I think as you're doing that, Elena, does Jose know Elena? Yes, of course. Elena walks up as herself to the room.
Okay, not as Ere.
Yeah, not as Ere. Octavio, are you surprised about this?
Yes! I was about to dig up that grave.
Or maybe she comes up as Ere. He's like, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, and then takes everything off.
And doubly confused because Octavio used to date Eddie.
Oh
no! And she like slowly is approaching Jose, like as if you were some like dangerous wounded animal, which yeah,
I think at this point he's just kind of heaving and exhausted, like too tired after all of this to even fight or anything.
And she's like, don't do anything crazy. I've got something that can make this all go away. I should have told you sooner.
And I think at first he's like sputtering and angry, like, make everything go away, bring Regina back. Undo my friend's betrayal. And then he's just crying at that point.
Oh.
I guess she's wearing.
I didn't want it to go that far. She wasn't supposed to die. She was supposed to be slowed down.
Sport coat or something. And she pulls out an envelope, and Octavio recognizes this envelope. And she hands the envelope to Jose. And she's very close to Jose now. And she like kind of like lets her hand brush across your hand as she hands it to you. And puts her hand on your shoulder, and she's like, "Open it."
And I think he gives her a long look, and then looks down at the envelope and tugs it open, and then reads. And I guess there's a voiceover of what it says.
Yeah, well, you
in
Jose
Ernesto's voice.
It is a document that,
Jose! I was
Dear Jose! Dear Jose! I know that I'm going to be dead by the time you read this. But yeah,
isn't that funny?
Confirming that you are the current owner of the hotel, unless Armando marries, I guess.
Jose's like the interim steward.
Yeah.
I think Ernesto said that as a joke. Like, like Armando once maybe asked Ernesto, like, "Oh, could I ever get to the hotel?" And he's like, "You could have the hotel.
If you got married.
Marry someone."
And I think this is
Just
the
been
letter.
internalized.
This is the letter that Octavio faked to gain control of the hotel. But this is
Oh
the
no.
real. This is the actual like official stamped letter that actually says that Jose is the interim manager of the hotel.
Octavio
Okay.
basically just copied that letter with his own,
Yeah,
their own
basically
name
like,
in it.
wrote Octavio on
It took a really long time.
Made a
Oh,
first
no.
class,
Art.
what do you call him, forger?
And so she's just like, this is
Yeah, that's a prop.
this is
I should get
yours.
nominated for that prop.
You have
Broke your
everything.
hotel.
you've taken everything from Octavio already. What more do you want?
And I
Um,
think and
I think the how to get him to turn himself in
Yeah.
might be to give him the hotel. Or give
Oh
him
yeah,
the
that's what I was gonna say. He kind of
Wasn't expecting that.
haltingly gets
It's my
up to
greed.
one to his feet and limps over to Octavio and says, "Turn yourself in, or the hotel is mine." And then
Very
limps
well.
away again. I don't know if we can even leave it at that. Leave the scene at that question.
Yeah. Let's see
Yeah.
what Armando's up to.
Meanwhile,
Time for Armando, who's having cocktails.
Well,
having a great time.
we established Armando left the room because did not successfully roll to stay in
Yes.
the room. So, we
Like a
know that
little
much.
kid.
Question is, where does Armando go? Yeah, a confused, perplexed Armando who doesn't even know.
Aw, little lost baby.
Maybe
I
to the
think-
poolside bar. Unless you have a better idea.
I'm open to anything. Just my gut instinct was a rifle. Since as far as he knows, Santino has thrown Octavio off the premises, so he figures it's probably a good time like rifle through Octavio's office looking for the deed to the hotel.
Nice.
Oh, everybody's
Amazing.
going through my shit.
Yeah, so I think soap opera logic is easy for you to get in there and start rifling around.
I don't know that he knows what he would do at this point. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, I can't.
Sure.
If I don't get married, I can't have the hotel.
It's a lot of fan fiction about you, so be warned.
These drawings are really detailed.
Very graphic.
So maybe he thinks like if there's something in here that can incriminate Octavio or something, then the hotel will be mine because
Everybody's after me.
You're not the center of attention right now.
no. It's
Um,
wrong.
I think. Would you say you've been intimate with Octavio recently, or is this
that was
long enough ago?
I think that was only.
That was just a couple days ago.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
but
that
that's not recent in Armando timeline, is it? Like
I
I have got the
okay.
fifth most recent person.
No, I was gonna say because I think, I mean, who knows what goes on off camera, but we only know of. I think I've only been intimate with Regina since Octavio, or maybe Alma and Regina. I can't remember.
Wow, practically monogamous.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's your call if you have been intimate with Octavio.
I feel like it's recent enough to.
In your heart, it's
Yeah,
recent.
borderline, but still, I'd still call it recent.
Yep. And I think you're extremely distracted with your fiance dying.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you have any bonuses to spot something out of place? Let's see.
Oh yeah, I should be looking at my conditions too. I
You are
keep forgetting.
-2 to spot something out of place. So that's +2 -2. No, +1 -2. So you're rolling that with a -1.
Missed out. How about a 6?
A 6 is a failure.
He would have stayed
Oh.
through if it weren't for that -1.
I think, I think Nicole is absolutely correct. Boop. Fourth condition. You do come across all the mash notes and all the journal entries and all the everything that Octavio has written to, about, and around you. And
RP fanfic, RP fanfic.
in your, even though your heart is broken from the death of your fiance, like Octavio, you're going through like journals and diaries and stuff, and you have discovered exactly how Octavio feels about you, and you are smitten with lust.
Oh, totally. Because I think because of Armando's narcissistic nature,
Love
it's
being
like,
loved.
here's somebody who's all about Armando, just like Armando is.
I mean, I've done that. You're like, oh, I'm not sure if I like this person or I just like being worshipped.
No one said
I've
you had to
totally-
get married to a woman.
I know. No. It's just I have to be married. That's all it says.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
So I'm like,
This is not what I wanted.
I mean, Octavio. Wow, these are they're very effusive feelings. I mean,
Very
Regina never said this about me. No, look, Octavio appreciates my rock hard ass in a way Regina never did.
Many different perspectives.
And as far as I know, I don't think Octavio. I don't think he has ever tried to kill me per se. I mean, Octavio's always been pretty straight up about Octavio's, motives. Maybe I was wrong.
I like that these are your criteria so far. Appreciates
Straightforward,
me,
likes my ass.
Yeah.
worships me,
Yeah.
didn't try to kill me.
Worships me is very important. I need to find Elena. I think Elena can straighten my head out. Elena's smart. She knows things.
I like that Elena's not your brain.
And I think from the doorway, you hear a voice that says, Octavio never tried to kill you themselves. That doesn't mean no one else has. And the camera pans up dark shoes, dark pants, gun, and Alvaro.
Yes.
And I kind of feel like, I don't know exactly how the scene's going to end, but right before it ends, I feel like there's a moment of Mondo going, hey, are you that killer everybody was talking about?
And then cut the scene there.
Tries roll for seduction.
Yeah.
Or like, Alvaro, I've heard your name.
You're someone I haven't slept with.
I've heard
Oh,
your name too.
that means you're trying
I've
to
heard your
kill
name.
me.
I've heard your name too when Regina called it out when we were making love.
He never called your name out when we were making love.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird brag.
And I have the gun.
I feel like this isn't the first time the other man has come in with a gun.
Exactly.
Regina and I
Amanda's
had
not concerned.
Regina and I had the perfect plan. You would get married to her. You would get the hotel. I would kill you, and then I would marry her. We would own the hotel together.
I
But
have
you
an
had to-
idea.
You had to go and ruin everything with your pyrotechnic display and your running around.
It was not my pyrotechnic display.
Then who?
Who do you think? Whose office is this? Who's behind everything like that?
Why would
these
you want to?
exhaustive fanfics?
Octavio.
Of course,
I've been very
Octavio.
busy. Obviously, I wasn't doing anything bad.
So
If
now
you
I
know
have to kill
anything
both of
of-
you.
Well, wait, Alvaro.
What is Octavio's plan or idea?
I was just thinking, Octavio, if Octavio knew this, should point Alvaro at Jose. But I don't think Octavio does, so that's not happening. But if Octavio was actually the mastermind they think they are. But most of my time I spend cross-hatching.
but.
Butts have a lot of shadows. Butts have more shadows than you would expect.
Shadow butt.
Alvaro, now look. You were going to kill me after I'd made Regina so you could get to hotel. I never made Regina now. So now, you killing me serves no purpose. You get nothing from it. Why kill me?
Because Regina loved you.
Did she though?
Dun dun dun.
Sure, she was going to betray you and have me kill you, but she loved you in a way that she never loves me.
Well, then it seems like we are birds of a feather, Alvaro. We are both betrayed and heartbroken by the same woman, used like so much Kleenex. We should not be at each other's throats. We are brothers in arms.
And his gun dips a little bit. Go on.
We should go have a drink together in the bar and take solace.
Cut to.
Take solace.
Alcohol and pleasures. Well, we know wherever we feel like going. We are both wronged individuals. And neither one of us wronged the other. We are at cross purposes due to a deceitful woman who now has unfortunately received her just desserts for her deceptions.
Alvaro must know that she's dead.
Oh, no.
He's probably pretty sure that you didn't kill her.
I think so.
Do you think this is more of I'm feeling pulled in either demand what she deserves, manipulate a superior, or maybe even acting with desperation?
Express your love passionately.
I'm gonna lean
Kiss,
towards
kiss.
the demanding what I deserve, just because like I feel like Armando is like any sane person would be desperate, but I don't feel like Armando is.
Yeah.
Armando doesn't.
As
It's
I
not
say,
an emotion Armando has.
I feel like Armando has faced down so many angry men with guns. He's just like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's Tuesday.
But we always wind up
So,
drinking.
yeah.
It's fine. Well, you are definitely the center of
Exactly.
attention
He
because he's
knows how
got a
this
gun
goes.
on you. Are you offering something of value
Correct.
in return?
Damn right.
How can you resist this?
A gun of
He's
my
like
own.
showing some pictures of himself.
He does not love you in this moment. So
Yeah.
Not
do you
yet.
have any
Give it time.
demand? You have a +1 to demand, so that's a +3 altogether.
Oh, sweet. A plus what?
+3.
Yeah, come on. Oh.
That is a
Oh,
6.
Oh,
Damn.
about
Oh,
to have
boy.
a meltdown.
Even with a +3, we can't. Armando can't get any good rolls tonight.
No, I burned through all our luck with the 12 and the
Yeah,
9
that
right
12.
at the top of things.
Well, Armando,
That's
Um,
fair. That was
Armando had a
deserved.
good run. I mean, he came coming into this episode with only 2 conditions was pretty amazing.
Has Armando been shot yet? I don't think so.
No.
Welcome
No.
to the club.
His skin is still pristine.
So far. What does he say as he shoots you? What was the last thing you said?
What was it? I think I said we should be taking solace with each other, for we've both been wronged by the
I'll take
woman who got
solace
her
in
just
this.
desserts.
Yeah. He's like, oh, we will take solace together. First you, then me. And
Oh,
he fires the gun at
no.
you. Let's
My beautiful abs.
face certain death.
Oh
You're rolling +4
Oh, my
conditions.
pristine skin.
You're
There's a -2 of first
Time
base
for it.
death.
That's
I'm
right.
obsessed.
oh
no.
nice.
Star time.
Sorry.
So you're only rolling. No, that's actually good because high rolls are bad
Exactly.
in facing death.
So I'm rolling
+2.
+2. We're right.
Yep.
7.
A 7.
Total.
All right.
no.
Choose one from the list. So we already used
they
save just in time, so you can get a distinctive yet sexy scar, a permanent
Now,
debility,
of course, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh
Uh,
no.
Or
twisted
Or
evil version
evil
of yourself,
Armando.
suffer amnesia. Wind up
Ooh,
with a-
amnesia would be
that's
fun
good
too.
Yeah.
Forgetting everything and then just trying to fuck
Oh,
everything
man.
again, no
Yeah,
matter
exactly.
what.
It's like then I get to sleep with everybody for the first time again.
Oh no.
What does Armando choose?
Oh man.
Amnesia.
Yeah, I just feel like amnesia's the most fun.
All right. So the
It's a
bullet
tough one,
grazes your skull. The audience sees you take the bullet and hit the floor. and Alvaro's like, "I'll see you soon, my love." And we like the guy like sees him start to put the gun towards himself, and then cuts away back to Armando's body, and we hear a blam.
Oh, okay.
And a thud.
I thought it would be like
Thud.
a match cut to something else making a gunshot-like sound in another scene. But that's probably
champagne pop.
Yeah. I don't think that's
Evil
the
Armando was also
cinematic
tempting, but
vocabulary of this one.
I just couldn't imagine an evil Armando as tempting as it was.
Yeah, Armando's not great
They're all
already.
tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evil Jose is the only one that makes sense so far.
Oh, right.
Wow.
It's like
All
if
right.
Jose got to be in charge of things.
Oh no.
So
he'll be
Jose
in meltdown while suffering amnesia.
He didn't take it.
Oh,
take another condition, but he will like take a condition and then
He won't
go
remember
meltdown.
why he's having a meltdown.
He just remembers he likes the fuck.
I've had days where I have a meltdown and I don't know why.
And in his pocket is letters from me.
Oh yeah, you're like surrounded by letters from Octavio.
So you're gonna wake up.
You're gonna baby duck imprint on him. Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up and probably just assume, well, this must be my lover, because
why would I be in their office?
Surrounded by all of these detailed drawings.
Detailed love letters about me. We must have been partners.
Am I a model? I don't know. Where did we leave with
Octavio
Jose and
is not
Octavio?
going to treat that well.
Oh God. I think it was the confrontation of offering Octavio, turn yourself in or I take the hotel.
Cool. So do we see Octavio at the police station or not?
Sorry, my internet's breaking out.
Oh.
Yeah. You see me at the police station, but I assume I know all the cops and have them in my pocket.
Yeah, I was about to say it would be cool to set up the he's gonna turn himself in and then have a twist on the scene.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like the fine, I'll go, and then it's like, haha, you threw me in the briar patch.
Yeah. I think you have everyone in your pocket except for Captain Zarate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Except for her. Yeah, Captain Zarate I do not have.
And non-corrupt cop.
How did you? So did Jose make the transfer already, or is that still a thing that is going to be processed? Like, did you just like cross out your name and write Octavio on the deed, or how did that work?
I had written Octavio over it in like water soluble. So I just maybe it was raining. It starts pouring rain, and you can see my name slowly drip off.
Fade away.
Jose is revealed underneath.
Cool. So I think this is maybe the last scene of the show, which is a shot of the interrogation table with a coffee cup out of it, and panning up to Octavio's hands, handcuffed to the table, just out of reach of the coffee cup. And Captain, what's her name? Captain Zarate walks in, and when she walked in on Jose, it was kind of like a disappointed familiarity. When she walks in with Octavio, it's just like she is like walking into a tiger cage, but the tiger has been very naughty. And she sits down again and pulls out a folder and puts it on the table and looks up at you, flips it open, and it is empty. And she's like, so, Octavio, can I call you Octavio? Seems that your hands up to this point have been completely clean until you came in and turned yourself in for swapping out the EpiPen and being responsible for the, I suppose we're going to have to go with manslaughter instead of murder, of Miss Benito. With such a clean record, though, You're probably going to make bail immediately. You've been an upstanding member of the community. You were even mayor for a little while.
Briefly.
So while we have this brief time together,
Those were like Octavio's happiest times, but he
yeah,
wasn't satisfied with being mayor.
I could do more, so much more.
I could do more. I could be presidente.
While we have this brief time together, why don't you tell me a little bit about what brought you here? Why did you decide, of all of your many crimes, which are not in this folder, why did you decide to confess to this one?
Because this one is tied to people that I care about. She was going to kill, and Octavio can start like turning the waterworks on.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. She was going to kill the man I love. And I know when you can't have someone, but you love them so much that you actually want the best for them. I was going to watch their wedding in the hotel, and that was going to be fine. But
And she takes out a pen, and that would be Mr. Ribeira.
oh no! Oh no!
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage.
I think one of the
Yes.
beat cops kind of pokes their head in the door. Is everything all right in your command, Captain?
No, she's like,
just like 30
the
minutes
way-
of laughing.
the way he spoke about you, I had just assumed that there was something. Oh, well, for once, my instincts have led me astray.
No, I'm speaking about Armando. Regina was going to have Armando killed.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, not the killing part, but the loving part, right? Yeah,
I mean, who
Oh.
doesn't,
I know.
right? He's so perfect, and like doesn't really ever get into any trouble that isn't just like mischief. And speaking of, we have a visitor, little raccoon.
Aw. Fortunato.
Fortunato. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to plead with her that like I did it for love.
Crimes
And-
of passion.
It got messy. I'm sure Captain Zarate. Actually, I know Captain Zarate that you also keep work and any other interest separate, including financial. So you must understand that it can get messy when it does.
All right. Well, it seems like
Sorry,
now
I
that
wasn't actually picking a move to do. Maybe I should look at what moves are
I
available.
think that's fine, unless you want to do something.
I'm expressing
specifically.
my love passionately,
Okay,
but
cool.
it's not at her.
The
it's at
captain.
him. Yeah.
Do you want her to do something?
No. I mean, I want to not be in the show.
Yeah, I think you'll be released with bail by the time the next episode begins. So I think she just looks at you and sighs, and she says, "Well, it sounds like you and Armando have a lot to talk about," and slides the keys across. I think that's the end.
Slide some more cheese. No slice.
Slides more cheese over.
Cheese. Slide
More
some
cheese.
cheese.
Take these geese. Yep. Credits.
They will steal Jose's hat and confuse him with a radio.
Tune in for
And
the
then
final
the cut scene
episode.
is Armando trying to stay in the room.
Oh no.
It's like trying to make up games and songs and
Don't leave the room. Don't leave the room. Fuck.
don't think about leaving the room. Don't think about leaving the room. Don't think about leaving the room.
Cut to
Oh,
him continuing the little chant while he's outside of the room.
don't think about leaving the room. Everybody now.
Jose, did you do we have a short mid-credit scene showing where you were, or do we want to leave you on the roof?
Geez. Yeah, I don't have an immediate hit on what he's doing right after that.
Okay, cool. I think we can open. I think I have something to open with next time.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is good to hear. No, the mid credits is one of us meeting Nick Fury, right?
Awesome. Second to last episode. Boo boo. Still super complicated.
Never gets
I
simpler.
can't wait for Armando to be in love with Octavio.
I think we're all pushing for that at this point.
It's just
I
gonna
think
be
that's
like
inevitable.
Octavio retires and is happy because Armando finally loves him. I think we
Yeah, I'm
should
not
see
sure
that.
what the end point for Jose is at this point. Probably going back into the priesthood or something.
This is still the middle of the series, so there's
Oh,
not
that's
like
true. Yeah.
a close arc.
Solving crimes with Elena, it sounds like.
Spin off.
Something is going down at the hotel.
It's back. It's off to a series of cozy mysteries with the cat.
We need to clean up this town.
We need to clean up the dining room.
Yeah, that poor hotel has had some.
Structural damage.
I guess he was technically the owner of the hotel when he did that, so
Who's gonna sue him? Yeah.
I guess he's gonna sue me for the smoke bombs.
Right. So now Octavio officially owns the hotel, or is the interim manager of the hotel official like.
Wait, what?
Until Armando gets married to Octavio, in which case Armando becomes
Right.
Oh yeah,
That
I
was
forgot
that
I
was the
made
deal
it.
for you
Leading-
turning yourself in. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought the deal was not dying.
So it's like the crisis of do you marry Armando and thereby lose the hotel to
Oh, I would
Armando?
lose. Oh, I didn't think about that. Now I'm like in love with Armando, and Armando finally wants to marry me, but it was making me the thing I've worked for. Oh, Octavio never wins.
You could have just married him in the first episode and avoided all this trouble.
He wouldn't have had me. I try to control him too much. I get jealous.
I'm excited
don't
to
play
see
hard enough to
what
get.
happens.
Could have just had an eagle drop the hotel into Mount Doom right away, and avoided
But then
all
the
this
egos will be tempted by owning the hotel, and
by
maybe.
the hotel.
Yeah.
The hotel is the hotel is the ring. My precious.
Oh man. Have you had any thoughts of what we might play, or have anyone had thoughts of what to play after this?
I have a couple options. I don't have
Okay.
any like strong
Are
like
you looking at
we
like a
need
wall
to.
of things behind you?
yeah, like everything maybe.
Back in the hotel.
Um,
God damn it.
there's a new game by Jason Cordova who wrote Brindlewood Bay, which is
Cool.
basically the game that Brindlewood Bay would practice for. It's called The Between. It's basically it's kind of like Penny Dreadful.
Okay.
Instead of murder mavens, you're all like, I'm the imperialist explorer, and I'm the medium, and I'm the werewolf or whatever, and we solve crimes in London, and there's a mastermind, and
Oh,
Sweet.
okay.
so it's got like the bones of Brindlewood, but it's like dark gothic
Yeah.
Victorian. It
Sounds
looks really
kinda
fun.
Awesome.
Might want to take that for a spin. If someone else wants to like do something that's not solving mysteries, just like killing goblins or whatever, I'm super down for whatever.
I'm down for literally anything. I just like playing games with y'all.
Oh yeah. I do think eventually we might have Pandemic Zero on the table. I think I found some
Nice.
tabletop simulator.
Yeah.
On that. but that's just something to think about.
What is that? How does that fit in with the other two pandemics?
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel set during the Cold War of spies, I think, trying to prevent the diseases from getting out or something like that.
It seems more like an espionage game than
Yeah.
like,
back to our pandemic roots.
Yeah. Back before there were havens.
Sounds fun. I'm up for any of those.
Yeah, so my top pick is the Between, but if someone else sees something otherwise, I'm good. Or if we want to do like a one-shot palate cleanser or
anything. A palate cleanser sounds good to me.
You're going to be moving on the 26th, is that right?
Let's see. That is our best guess right now. I think on Monday we're circling back with the movers. And we want to, and movers will be coming through. What we want is for movers to come through on the 26th and clear out the house into a shipping container. But we still have to talk to logistics people, and everything moves very slowly. But that's around the timetable. And then after that, I think we're going to be between houses while all of our stuff moves from one place to the other.
Nice.
So I will report. I'm going to keep my work computer with me and everything. So I'll just be reporting in from a corporate apartment for a while. And then from Canada.
Awesome. If I have any other, I have a stack. I'm running a game there's some streamy thing that Shannon hooked me up for, and they're like, cool, pick a day and run a game. I'm like, I can't. There are too many.
Agony of choice.
I'm just gonna run Pasión. Okay, one shot. Pasión, one shot. Let's see how crazy that gets.
Are there any good one-shot espionage RPGs?
Yeah, probably.
That's something I might be interested in. I don't know.
I mean, there's anything from like, if you want to, I haven't read it in a long time. There's a game called Spione, which is like super like dry 1970s spy movie, East German spy stuff, to like Night's Black Agents, which is basically like Jason Bourne fighting vampires. So there's a spectrum.
Yeah.
I can definitely dig through my pile in that genre.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll keep thinking about things. I might post to the message thread of just, hey, what about this vague idea for something?
I got plenty of stuff. I need to like prioritize a list because I like keep getting these cool little games. I'm like, oh, I'll play this, and then someone's like, you want to play something? I'm like, yes. How about I don't know. Do you like checkers?
I forgot. I'll be house sitting, so I'll probably be on my laptop with shitty camera and shitty audio. Unless I decide to come home and just to stream, which I could do also because I'm going to be like 10 minutes from here.
Awesome. Well, I think it's raccoon feeding time.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, he's waiting.
Oh, he's waiting for us. He eats out of our hands now.
So
we're going to go do that.
All right. Thank you for running this as always.
See you next time.
Hasta luego.
Bye.